Hi, my name is Charlie Adams, and I'm the showrunner for Coog Cinema Reviews. With the 98th Academy Awards right around the corner, we've gathered some of our members to share their picks and predictions for some of the categories. So, why don't y'all go ahead and introduce yourselves?
Hi, I'm Alejandro.
My name is Ben.
Hi, I'm Megan.
And my name is Chase.
Well, I, for one, am very much looking forward to hearing all of your thoughts on the nominees. So let's get right into it. So first up, we have Best Animated Feature. The nominees in this category are Arco, Little Amelie or the Character of Rain, Elio, K-Pop Demon Hunters, and Zootopia 2.
I'm gonna be honest, it's K-pop Demon Hunters.
Yeah.
It's like, I feel like it's genuinely a no-brainer. Not because it's popular, but it is genuinely such a good movie. I've always thought it was refreshing to see, especially given the generation we're in with animation, the progression of it. It's been something that, in my opinion, was so refreshing. I think all the songs were really, really good. I thought the acting was amazing. I thought Arden Cho was phenomenal as Rumi. So outside of the fact that it was popular, I genuinely was gonna say K-pop Demon Hunters.
Yeah, I'd have to agree. I like K-Pop Demon Hunters. I do think it's going to win, but I really want Zootopia to win. Or Elio. Really, I just really don't want it to win. That's just me. I like Zootopia more. I like Elio more. I didn't hate K-Pop Demon Hunters, but I don't know. It wasn't for me. As a 20-year-old man, it wasn't really for me.
Ouch!
Yeah, I think, so the only one I watched out of that category was Zootopia 2. Of course, like, seeing K-pop win all these awards, I'm going to be like, yeah, it's going to win. I'll check it out sooner and later, but, like, I was like, really? Is this the one that's big? Because, like, first of all, this could be a stupid reason. I don't like the title, K-pop Demon Hunters. It feels like
That's
all those,
fair.
like, Netflix, like,
Yeah.
basic titles that they always come up with, and I hate it.
It's a good hook, though.
You think so?
I guess, yeah.
Like, they did the same thing with, what was that film? Mitchell's versus Machines. I did not like it when they do that. But I'll check it out sooner or later. But, like, my pick is definitely Zootopia 2. Mm-hmm. Not just because it was, like, the only one I saw in that category. It's just, I actually really like that film. I feel like in today's world, it has, like, all the right messages, and everything that's happening in today's world is relevant to Zootopia 2.
Yeah.
I think it's a great analysis. And I gotta be honest, I've only seen K-Pop Demon Hunters, but yes, absolutely, I agree with what you said about how it's a great story that I was not expecting at all.
Yeah.
Like, just so layered, and how at different points in the movie that I think were really effective, it switched animation styles. Do y'all remember that?
Yeah, it did.
Like, it went from, I don't know the names, but I know of their traditional Asian animation styles, which I thought was a great way to honor their culture, because this is just filled with Korean culture, Korean art styles. So I thought that was just a great blend of all the different art forms of this movie. And the songs, so...
Your idol was peak, guys. Your idol. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, Zootopia 2, I could definitely see it being a top contender. Like, definitely rivaling Demon Hunters in this case. But your idol.
Golden
I
is
like-
the best one.
I kind of would go far as say I think Zootopia 2 is like slightly better than the first movie. Only because of the villain. The twist was just so much better in the second movie than the first movie. That's just my personal opinion.
Yeah,
Of course.
I do agree. I think K-Pop Demon Hunters is the clear front runner, but I think Zootopia 2 is the only one that has a chance because Zootopia, the first one, won Best Animated Picture 10 years ago. I mean, maybe one of the foreign ones because, Boy and the Heron won last year and beat out another Sony animated movie, but I do think K-Pop Demon Hunters is the front runner for this year.
I thought that was a year before last. What won last year?
Oh, last year was Flow.
Oh,
another
yeah, that's
foreign,
right.
another foreign movie.
Yeah.
So, and then Boy and the Heron before that. So yeah, don't discount them, but I feel like the case with Flow and Boy and the Heron, those were very popular.
Well, we gotta remember that Boy and the Heron is directed by like well-known like
Miyazaki,
very like respected director.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I think K-Pop Demon Hunters is probably gonna win.
Absolutely. Yes.
Well, it does seem like the K-Pop Demon Hunters is the clear projected winner. But now let's take a look at a category that people are a lot more divisive on. Next up, we have Best Directing. The nominees in this category are Chloe Zhao for Hamnet, Josh Sadfi for Marty Supreme, Paul Thomas Anderson for One Battle After Another, Joachim Trier for Sentimental Value, and Ryan Coogler as for Sinners.
Gotta be honest, Ryan Coogler. Like, I was not expecting him to do so well with an R-rated movie. I've just seen him in... What?
No, you're right. You're right.
Yeah, this is the first R-rated movie I've seen that he's made. I don't know if Fruitvale Station was. Do y'all know about that? Have y'all seen that movie?
I haven't seen
don't
that
know
movie,
if it
but
was.
I'm not sure, but I think it was rated R as well.
Oh,
Maybe.
Then,
I'm not sure.
I don't think any of the Creed movies are rated R. Though.
No,
No,
none
they
of the
were
Creed
no,
movies-
no.
but yeah,
Like
I only
PG-13.
saw
He
Black
only,
Panther.
he only directed Creed 1, not 3.
Oh,
that is true.
That's sad to hear. But yeah, I've seen Creed, Black Panther, Fruitvale, and that's it. But oh my God, he just leaned so hard into all the stuff he was able to tell with the R rating in this movie, like with the whole setting of the Mississippi South. I thought it was a kind of wild choice having vampires in there with everything that the first act was about.
Yeah.
It's kind of a weird pivot, but it still came off pretty good, like with the music and the scenes with it, where the whole scene is about the music. If y'all know what scene I'm talking about, you know.
Yes.
So,
The
so
scene.
yeah, I absolutely think he deserves to win that spot.
I think,
Yeah.
Ryan Coogler deserves it. Mainly for that scene with I Lied to You playing in the background. That scene was just like phenomenal. Like the amount of
Well
like
done.
directing that you have to do to like say, okay, you gotta do this, and the camera has to. It's like, how is this possible? Like that's one of the best scenes that's ever been done in filmmaking
Yeah.
of all time, in my opinion. But honestly, even though I want him to win, I feel like some people are definitely going to say that Paul Thomas Anderson or for One Battle should deserve it, even though I think Ryan Coogler should win.
Absolutely. I have to agree. As much as I want it to be Sinners, I want it to be Coogler, I can see it going to Anderson, but I really do feel like with Sinners, it really told a story and the message was so clear in there. Like, yes, they used vampires, but the way that Coogler was able to use vampires as a form of symbolism, brilliant. It was brilliant. Like, Remick was such a interesting villain. Like, it was one of those very captivating villains, I would say. And I think that Coogler did so well with the pacing of the story. Like, the buildup was amazing. Even if there was like this one little jump scare, you didn't need jump scares for it. It left a nerve, it left chills, and that's why I would say Coogler in this case for sure. Even though I want it to be Coogler, it's probably gonna go to Anderson, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, everything they all just said. I think even if for the like two people out there that don't like Sinners, you have to acknowledge that Ryan Coogler really knew what he was doing and worked with like the sets, the costumes, editing, and everything just really comes together in that film. And I also would love to see Ryan Coogler win Best Director, especially because he won at the SAG Awards. I think it's going to easily go to Paul Thomas Anderson. I mean, One Battle After Another, just the movie. At the past awards, it's been like sweeping everything it's won. At least the movie itself, maybe not the actors and other awards it's gone for. But I think Paul Thomas Anderson is probably going to win. I would love if Ryan Coogler won. I think that would be amazing because I do think just purely directing, I think he did better, at least showed his style more. I mean, even then, besides those two, like Chloe Zhao, Hamnet, incredible. Just like every nominee for this category, for every category, I think really deserves the win. And that's why this discussion is kind of pretty hard for me. I've seen most of these movies, and I really can't decide like a clear winner of who I would want to win. Because these are all, like in any other year, all of these nominees would be a lock for Best Director, Best Picture, Best Actor, any of that. Anyone who wins, I think, is going to deserve it. I would love to see Ryan Coogler win, but I do think Paul Thomas Anderson is going to take it.
Yeah, for sure.
All right.
For sure.
All right, now that we've talked directing, let's talk acting. Recently, it was announced that there would be a new category introduced to the ceremony this year, Best Casting, recognizing a film's ensemble just as much as the individual performances. The nominees in this category are Nina Gold for Hamnet, Jennifer Venditti for Marty Supreme, Cassandra Koulakundis for One Battle After Another, Gabrielle Dominguez for The Secret Agent, and Francine Mauser for Sinners.
So Sinners definitely has like everyone in Sinners did amazing, but we also got to
Yeah.
think that it's not about performances when it comes to casting. It's about like casting actual characters.
Yeah.
If you ask me, even though I wasn't a huge fan of this film, I think Marty Supreme takes the cake because they literally got like assholes like Kevin O'Leary on the platform like him. I was like, why would you do that when there's so many actors could have done that? But also, they also got people who aren't even actors. Like, they got some people who's popular off, like, a TikTok trend or YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what was it?
The guy who played his friend. I don't know the actor's
Yeah,
name, but I know
don't
exactly
name.
who you're talking about.
There was also, like, some dude who's, like, famous for, like, having, like, a radio, like
Oh yeah.
natural radio, like, voice. He was in the movie, too. Tyler, the Creator.
Is-
He only played himself in the movie. Like,
Yeah, it's yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I definitely agree. Like, all these actors are great in their job, but there is some of these roles that, like, it could have gone to someone else and still could have done amazing. But I think Marty Supreme, just the casting, I don't know, Ben, we might have watched the same video on, like, just the random people in Marty Supreme. But, like, I know Kevin O'Leary is not an actor, but he did great in that film. And
because he was playing himself.
he was playing himself. Like, who else would have you got for, like, a slimy businessman other than Kevin O'Leary? And you're just getting, like, random, like, New Yorkers off the street to play these, like, weird New Yorkers. It's just, everything just comes together so well in that movie, and I think it should win casting.
I will agree, because I always say with like casting, you want to be able to, you kind of envision everything before anyone else does when getting on set. So with that case, I will say Marty Supreme as well, solely because I genuinely thought that was so smart, just cast random people. Because yes, they're actors, their point is to perform, but seeing a cast like Marty Supreme where they're really just being their full true selves and it all just came together within one movie, it was just so refreshing and it was really nice to see. So I would say Marty Supreme. And don't get me wrong, if we're talking about in terms of acting and actors, I would say Sinners, but I think, like I said, with casting, you want to be able to kind of paint the picture, paint the story before it's even on the screen. So I would say Marty Supreme in this case.
Well, I would definitely like got anyone else but Kevin O'Leary if
I mean, yeah, I hard agree.
Then yeah, I agree with Marty Supreme too, because I would see so many posts on Instagram after it came out of the extras saying, by the way, this was real sausage I was chopping in that scene, or this was a real board I had completely made that said $2.99 for this, $3.99 for that. Like, so many details that I didn't even notice. I saw those parts, but as a perfectionist and just like detail-oriented person, it's so amazing and satisfying seeing all the work and the tiny details that went to a film. It really makes it feel less like a film, more like a real world you're stepping into.
For
Yeah.
sure, for sure.
Definitely.
That was very interesting analysis. And let me just say that I completely agree with a lot of the things that were said about Kevin O'Leary and Marty Supreme. All right, now we can take a look at the individual acting categories. Let's start out with supporting actress. The nominees in this category are Elle Fanning for Sentimental Value, Inga Ib's daughter Lilia for Sentimental Value, Amy Madigan for Weapons, Wunmi Mosaku for Sinners, and Tiana Taylor for One Battle After Another.
I'll say this. I can see Amy Madigan getting it for Weapons 100%. I think that her character, it really set the tone. Like, when she played into like the comedy of it, she did. But when it was time to get serious for Weapons, she really did get serious. I could definitely see it going to her. But my heart is saying Tiana Taylor solely because she wasn't on screen for long. She wasn't. But I think the point of supporting actors is that they set the tone for the rest of the movie, set the precedent, honestly. And the rest of the movie, it really did rely on like her appearance. So I would say Tiana Taylor, honestly.
All right.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely agree. If you asked me when Weapons came out if like Amy Madigan would have won like any supporting actor role, I'd be like, that's crazy. Like, she did great, but I think it's just some of the, like, it's a horror movie, and you know the Oscars hate horror movies, and so it's kind of like surprising to think about a horror award, like a horror performance, going to supporting actress. But she did win the SAG award and the BAFTA, so there is definitely a shot, but I would also want Tiana Taylor to win. I think you said it, she like set the tone for that movie. She played her character, I don't even know if we're allowed to say her name because it's kind of inappropriate.
Probably not.
But she played Perfidia.
Something like that.
Something like that. We're not going to say her last name, though. But she played it amazing, and she was just great in that movie, and I would love to see her win it.
Definitely, yeah.
I'm probably gonna say Tiana Taylor, but that's because I fucking hate her character in the movie, and I feel like that means that she did a good job.
That means she did her job.
Like,
Yeah.
she did her job well. The
Yeah.
character is very unlikable. She's just in the movie that she got jealous of Leo's character because he was looking after, like, giving a lot of care to their daughter. So it's like, man, shut the fuck up. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah. Pretty easy to hate character if they do that.
For sure.
Can you say the actress from Sinners again?
Yes, Wunmi Mosaku.
Umi Musaku, absolutely Umi Musaku. Like, her character just gave so much depth to the movie Sinners. She made everything that she was talking about feel so much more just weightful and impactful. Like, she really just drove it home, I guess, for me. Like, she made everything she was saying in the background, even though it was just the background or just the exposition of the world, just feel a lot more palpable in this, like, more fantasy leaning section of the movie.
Yeah.
I love the fact that, like, she said, oh, they're vampires, and everyone just immediately locked in. Best part of the movie. I think that part alone was like, yeah, I could see her taking it too.
Everyone
Yeah.
was just like their weaknesses are like, okay, they just listen to her because, like, she knows who and everyone knows that she
Yeah.
knows what
You
she's
could tell
talking
she was,
about.
Yeah.
she was like a force in their community. So
Yeah.
they say,
And she was like, no BS, just straight to the point, like, oh, these are vampires. And then it was like, okay, guess we gotta kill some vampires now.
Literally. I loved it.
Well, those are all excellent choices. And Chase, since you brought it up, the name of Tiana Taylor's character is Perfidia, so you got it right.
Yes.
Not going to say her last name.
yeah.
But anyways, now for Best Actor in a Supporting Role. The nominees in this category are Benicio del Toro for One Battle After Another, Jacob Elordi for Frankenstein, Delroy Lindo for Sinners, Sean Penn in One Battle After Another, and Stellan Skarsgård in Sentimental Value.
No doubt for me, Jacob Elordi takes that. I do think he is in close competition with Delroy, but I just think he had more screen time than Delroy and was in full body makeup, which the actor said was so uncomfortable. So that really fed into
It
his
looked
performance.
heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he even studied, I don't know if y'all have heard of it, but a form of Japanese theater where you act like a dead person moving, because in a way it's what his character was. And just like his body movements, like his body language just made it feel like you're multiple people trying to move, you know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I also hope, I'm praying that Jacob Elordi wins. I'm a huge Jacob Elordi fan, so I have a little personal bias. But yes, him in Frankenstein was amazing, especially like the evolution of his character. Like, he acts like a baby when he's first born, and then he starts to grow into this like full man, and it really just makes you connect with him. And I think it does help having Guillermo del Toro's like cinematography, makeup, and writing. So I think everything really comes together, and I hope Jacob Elordi wins, but I would put my money on Sean Penn winning. I think all of these performances are amazing, or I think it's really just a battle between Sean Penn and Stellan Skarsgård, because they're both phenomenal, but I really hope Jacob Elordi takes it.
I was on that note. I was gonna say I could see Stellan getting it 100%. However, this is a tough category.
Yeah.
I could see Delroy getting it too. It's tough. But I think in this case, I would say Elordi. I want it to be Elordi so bad, just because I think that him as the monster was just I've never seen anything like it before. It was just he's a good actor as is.
Absolutely,
But seeing him
yeah.
break into a role like that and
Yeah.
really, you could tell he put so much dedication into it. I would not hate if it went to Elordi, honestly.
from Euphoria to this, like, just
Like,
amazing
evolution's
things,
crazy.
evolution.
And then
Yeah,
to Wuthering
what'd you say?
Heights.
I think my personal pick is Sean Penn. I mean, he played one of the most unhinged roles I ever seen,
Yeah.
and it just like bumped my entertainment of the film, like my enjoyment of the film, from a 10 to like 100. Like, he was so much fun to watch in the movie, and he has some like funny one-liners that I'm not gonna repeat.
Yeah, good.
But I feel like there's definitely obviously Delroy did great in the movie, but there's one person that I thought definitely deserved to be nominated.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
Miles Kane.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
don't even get me started on
He,
that.
if he got nominated, he would make Oscars history. Like, how old is this kid again?
He's like 21, something like
oh
that.
my God.
He's
He's
young.
young.
And that was his first performance too.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it was. Wow.
So like I was really rooting for him to get a nomination because he would have been
Yeah.
like the first Oscar. And also, I'm gonna back up to supporting actor too. Chase Infinity also should be a not as well. She was really good too. So like, if those two like got nominated, Oscar history right there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think my clear pick was Sean Penn. Benicio del Toro was good.
He didn't really do too much.
He didn't really do too
Yeah.
much, and I just I didn't see best supporting actor nomination. He was great in the movie. Don't get me wrong, and he was a lot of fun in the movie. But I don't see him being on his acting performance on the same levels as Leo's in that movie or Sean's in that movie. So
Looks like we got a lot of different choices for best supporting actor. It's anyone's game. Now it's time for the leads. The nominees for Best Actress in a Leading Role are Jessie Buckley in Hamnet, Rose Byrne in If I Had Legs I'd Kick You, Kate Hudson in Song Sung Blue, Renate Reinsve in Sentimental Value, and Emma Stone in Bugonia.
Okay, here. This is what I'll say. I wasn't a fan of Hamnet, but when I did watch it, I did think in my mind, okay, Jesse's gonna get it.
Yeah.
1000%. I it sucks that it has to be for a movie like this. It wasn't my personal cup of tea, but I thought that Jessie was phenomenal. But she's already taken home some wins, so I could definitely see her taking it for sure. I think the only competitor, in my opinion, would have to be Rose Byrne. But even at that, Jessie's performance in that movie was amazing.
Yeah, I fully agree. I think this is the only award anyone really is comfortable saying that it's Jessie Buckley's gonna win. She had the best performance out of the nominees. I think she had the best performance of the year. Out of everyone, males and the women too. She just really, I didn't love Hamnet either, but wow, she was actually phenomenal. I think, and she did win all the other awards too for the other award shows. I think Rose Byrne does have maybe a 5% chance on on the evil world where Jessie Buckley doesn't win, or Emma Stone. I'm also a big Emma Stone guy. I think I would love to see her win her third Oscar, but Jessie Buckley's gonna win. I think she deserves it out of everyone. I think she was the best performance of the year, just period.
I've actually only seen parts of Hamnet, but in the few that I've seen, she's really just carrying the scenes. I wish I had more to talk about it, but the one scene that stood out to me was that really emotional scene she has with the guy on the stage, and it's not much, but you need serious acting chops to really carry it. And yeah, I gotta say, I think it also goes to Jessie Buckley.
I don't have an opinion on this because I haven't really seen all the movies that they were that was nominated. I was really surprised to see Song Sung Blue get nominated because a lot of people say that's a good movie, but it wasn't the best.
Oh, and to bring up another point, Ben, you just made, for Chase Infinity, I think she should have been nominated for Best Actress.
Yeah.
I forgot.
Hard
Yeah,
agree.
I think-
not supporting actress, best actress.
I think she should have been nominated. I still would give it to Jessie Buckley, but she was amazing in one battle after another. I don't know. You could Kate Hudson. She was great, but you can give her the boot and give it to Chase Infinity. But this is another one of the categories where all of these performers are amazing, and in any other year, I think they would have been locks to win the award.
Wait, so if since Leo's already technically the leading role, can it still
Yeah, there can be two leading roles.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. The nominees for Best Actor in a Leading Role are Timothée Chalamet in Marty Supreme, Leonardo DiCaprio in One Battle After Another, Ethan Hawke in Blue Moon, Michael B. Jordan in Sinners, and Wagner Moura in The Secret Agent.
I have something to say.
Go for it.
Timothée Chalamet does not deserve that Oscar.
What?
I do not.
No.
I don't care at this point. Because I just don't see it. His acting, his performance was good, but he just played himself. And compared to Michael B. Jordan, he played two characters with very distinct personalities. I just don't see best acting. I love Timothée Chalamet, but this movie is gonna give him the Oscar. I was really? And there was one. I was really hoping Dwayne gets nominated for a Smashing Machine because he was phenomenal in the Smashing Machine. So
yeah, absolutely.
he was my personal pick for best actor. Plus, it would have been a good redemption story after how he acted after Black Adam flopped, but
Yeah.
yeah, Timothy Chalamet does not deserve that win. I'm sorry. It's just like I just don't get it. Every time I watch the movie, it's just like, really? This the guy deserves Best Actor? But like when I watch Michael B. Jordan, it's like, yeah, I couldn't even tell it was Michael B. Jordan. He actually blended in with the character. Marty Supreme is just Timothy playing an asshole. That's all I saw.
Dang.
I mean, like, I gotta be honest, he was at least believable as asshole Marty Supreme. And again, I've only seen parts of that movie, but
Yeah, but that's the bare minimum. Like, let's be honest here.
he carried it. Like, you were able to believe he was a guy just way too full of himself just because of ping pong. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I have to admit about what you said about not Black Adam,
Dwayne.
Smashing Machine.
Yeah.
With all that makeup he was doing, like I know it wasn't that good of a movie, but
That's a pretty good movie.
yeah, like he was playing the character just with his vulnerability so well. I've seen videos of Mark Kerr, and he wasn't really like how he played him, but that was still amazing dedication from Dwayne, even though he wasn't really that serious about acting. So I'm just so proud of just the transformation, dedication he put into this role. But if I have to be honest about my like nomination for Best Actor, Michael B. Jordan, absolutely. Like for playing those two brothers who acted so similar but different. Oh my God! Like the way he pulled off one of them being so like dark and like mysterious, the other one being more happy and just kind of
I
full
wasn't
of it.
happy. It's just like more like
Rebellious. in
rebellious,
nature.
energetic. Yeah.
Like someone who just engaged more with the community. That was just, oh my God, like, just perfect. But if I had to think of a character of his that he played that really takes the cake for me, it would be Smoke, because of his scenes at the end when you could tell like his character was just going through it.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
really shows why he deserved it.
For sure.
Well, do you want to go?
Sure,
I
yeah.
have some strong opinions. that
No,
I'll save till last.
mine are very divided because it really is. It's only in between Jordan and Chalamet at this point, but I do have to agree. I'm gonna say Michael B. Jordan solely because of the fact that playing twins, that's not easy to do. Playing two different people, that cannot be easy to do. We've seen it in many other movies and shows and whatnot, but genuinely, I think that Michael B. Jordan was phenomenal, and I think it would be amazing if he took home the win. Now, Chalamet, I could see it, but like I said before, the marketing for it really did take it probably did plummet his chances, maybe by a little bit, maybe by a lot, I don't know. But I think in this case, my pick is Jordan, honestly.
Yeah, well, I'll preface what I'm about to say with I love all of these performances. I'm going to say it again. I think any other year, all of these people would have been locks to win it. I think Sinners, well, we'll get to Sinners in Best Picture, but I like Michael B. Jordan, like all you guys said, a dual role, especially playing them so differently. Like, when I was watching the movie, I was having hard times telling them, like, is that really Michael B. Jordan twice? I was like, there's no way he's doing the same actors doing these two completely different performances. Like, even though they look the exact same, I was still like, there's no way that's the same person. But I'm for Timothy Chalamet. Like, I'm also a big Timmy fan, and I would love to see either of them win. I think either of them winning would be the best scenario, and thankfully it's a race between them. But Timmy is just so, I don't know. I completely disagree with what Ben said. I think he's so unrecognizable as Marty Supreme. And I've been rooting for Timmy since, like, Call Me By Your Name. I wanted him to win last year. I wanted him to win when he wasn't nominated for, like, Dune. But I just more want to see Timmy win. But I would also love to see Michael B. Jordan win. But I think the best thought is that no matter who wins, they're both going to go off and have, like, still amazing careers and probably going to win multiple times after this. But in the beginning of the year, if you asked me who I would have chose to win, I would have put my money on Leonardo DiCaprio. I know I have to be the evil man here. I think Leo was pretty dang good in that movie, and I would love to see him win. I don't think he's going to win. But he's a solid third for me.
Yeah.
And
All right.
I think, honestly, any of those three win, Timothy Chalamet, Michael B. Jordan, Leonardo DiCaprio, I'm glad it's really a race between them, and I would love to see either of them win.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Awesome.
I have to agree with you on that. Leo was phenomenal. Like, I'm getting tired of I just wish like more actors like are more divisive and just like the nominations each year are like divisive. Like it's not the same actor every year. But when I watched One Battle After Another, I was like, okay, now I see why people would say Leo would win Best Actor. He was really, really good in One Battle After Another. Also, like back to my point, he blended into the character as well. So, so if I had to pick anyone except for Michael B. Jordan, I would pick Leo, personally.
I can agree with that.
Who were the other nominees again?
Oh.
Ethan Hawke and Wagner Moore. Right?
Okay, yeah.
I do think
Ethan.
I haven't seen The Secret Agent nor Blue Moon, but I've heard they're both phenomenal. And I know Wagner Moore did win the Critics' Choice Award or the Golden Globes. He won the one where you get 2 winners, and so I think he also does have a shot. And that would also be really cool to see a non-American win.
He
but
also did play 3 characters in the movie.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Well, that was all very interesting analysis on all the acting categories. And last but definitely not least, we have the 10 nominees for Best Picture. They are...
But before the sun went down, I think that was the best day of my life.
I love it though, you know? Put your hands to the constellations. The way you look should be a sin, you my sensation. I know I'm preaching to the congregation. We love Jesus, but you done learned a lot from Satan.
What the hell is F1 doing there?
It wasn't that bad.
He's saying,
It wasn't-
he's saying what we're all thinking.
No, honestly, God.
Okay, okay. The thing is, like, it's a good movie, but
Yeah.
like, Best Picture, what are we doing here?
That is actually insane.
No, I low-key see the vision. I feel like this year, I was trying to think, like, before the nominations came out, I was like, who's going to be like, 10 of these movies are Oscar-worthy, and I just kind of, like, threw in F1. I was like, yeah, they'll probably nominate it. But I was more surprised to see Avatar not being nominated, since
Thank God.
the previous 2 were nominated, and Avatar wasn't. I really liked Avatar. I don't think it would have won, but I think over F1, honestly, over Train Dreams, that's probably my least favorite of the 10. I know.
That's a
That's
hot
a-
take right there.
Shocking opinion.
I mean, I
But-
kind of agree because Avatar 3, the story did feel like it was ripping off way too much from the first one. So
Yeah.
that's probably one of the main reasons why.
F1 definitely was a good movie. Like in the textile aspect, it was a really good theater
Oh, yeah.
experience,
Absolutely.
and it was very immersive. But like the story was just very basic and formulaic. No pun intended.
I do agree, but when you're putting F1 in the category next to Sinners and One
yeah.
Battle After Another, it's... Can we be serious for a second? Like, no offense, but can we be serious for a second?
Yeah.
It was good. Like, I enjoyed it for what it was. It was just like a, don't think too hard about it, nothing crazy, but come on now, like...
Yeah.
Especially when this year was like so stacked, and like it was like one of the best years for film in a long time. It was made by the same director of Top Gun that did Top Gun Maverick. I understand why Top Gun Maverick got Best Picture. That's one of my favorite movies of all time. F1, I just don't see. I just don't see it.
I think it more got nominated on a technical aspect. That's why it also got nominated for Best Visual Effects, which might sound surprising to some, but if you watch like the Corridor Crew break it down, or like any behind the scenes of that movie, it is, on a technical aspect, it is really damn impressive how they were able to just make the movie, because they used a lot of like real races. Like they were actually racing around in real cars. They like custom built cars, and so I think that's really why it got the nomination. But yeah, the story, little basic. I hate to be that guy again, but I'm a Brad Pitt fan, but it does feel like they just like, okay, we got 9 movies, F1. Yeah, sure, they can have one.
Honestly, I'm gonna go ahead and say it. It's, you know, like I said before, my heart says Sinners, but my mind is saying One Battle After Another is gonna take it. I like these two movies. They have been the breakout for me, the most memorable in my opinion as well. But genuinely, I do see why One Battle After Another will take it. I do. I think that it was just one of those movies where the casting, the directing, the cinematography, all of it just came together, and it was just so fun to watch. It was so amazing to see Leonardo DiCaprio, and you know, we've seen him in many different roles, but seeing him in this light, amazing for sure.
Yeah. I was just gonna say he does really good with playing crazy characters.
Yeah.
I do agree with you. My personal pick is definitely Sinners by far. Sinners has become one of my favorite movies also. But One Battle seems like the favorite to win. And I'm actually not mad at One Battle winning. I love One Battle After Another.
Yeah, I agree. I would love Sinners to win. I think One Battle is going to take it. I mean, it just has like all the Oscar like categories going for it. It's almost 3 hours long. I know Sinners is very political, but One Battle is definitely more like outwardly political. And while you could say the stance is like not that crazy, it's very like outward on what it's trying to say and what it's trying to do. And it just has like, I mean, it has Leonardo DiCaprio and it has Sean Penn, all these like highly respected like Oscar actors. And so I think One Battle will win. I wouldn't be upset if it won. It's like my number 4 of the year, but I would love for Sinners to win. That was my favorite movie of last year, and I think this would be like one of the few times where I think Best Picture actually is the best movie of that year. But I will say it's weird that Marty Supreme as like Best Picture. I don't think Marty Supreme is the best movie of last year, but it's weird. I think when these nominations first came out, it was very like up there, like this might win Best Picture, but now I don't really see anyone talking about Marty Supreme for Best Picture.
Honestly, no.
Okay, I don't even think it should be nominated. Like, it was a good movie, but I just don't see a Best Picture of it. It's just, I don't care. Like,
I don't care.
Like, my favorite thing about that movie was the ping pong scenes. The ping pong scenes were so cool in that movie.
Yeah.
Then it's just a bunch of bullshit happening all within the rest of the runtime.
Just a bunch of
It's
hoon
literally
and
just a
hollering.
white boy that will do anything to go to Japan for his ping pong game. Like,
It's literally the movie version of White Guy Loves Japan. Like, I mean, but yeah, I don't know. I really liked it. I hope Sinners wins, but
Me too.
I'm kind of being a little pessimistic. I think One Battle is going to win mostly everything that it's nominated for except for like the acting stuff. I think it's going to win director, picture, definitely adapted screenplay, and maybe some other small
Sinners?
things. No, One Battle After Another.
Okay.
But I think I would love for Sinners to win all the awards that it's going to take, that it was nominated for. A record-breaking
Yes,
17,
Yeah,
16.
that would be
16
crazy.
nominations.
That
That
would
would
be
be
crazy.
insane if it just completely swept, but
I don't think it's gonna
I don't think it will happen.
I hope it happens. I really,
Sinners
really hope it
sweet.
does.
We all hope it does.
And yeah, I agree with everything you said about how One Battle After Another is just like clear Oscar bait. It's got
Yeah.
a lot going for it, a lot of clear stuff. That's one pass.
I wouldn't go as far as say Oscar
I
bait.
wouldn't say One Battle's Oscar bait.
I think Train Dreams is Oscar bait.
Oh wow.
Sorry. But I think what I meant to say was like One Battle has like all these like Oscar qualities that you watch, you're like, that's Best Picture, definitely.
Yeah, it's keeping more people on their side, but Sinners, that's like cinema history. Like you can
Yeah.
tell.
I
just
lied
watching
to
it,
you,
yeah, it's
like-
gonna be a classic for decades. You can see, and like the whole "I lied to you" scene. Even I'm trying to sing that song right now because
Yeah.
after all these months of seeing it, it still resonates with me, and I absolutely think it deserves at least. Actually, just a lot of Oscar wins because, oh my God.
The cultural impact of Sinners.
Oh yeah.
Gosh, it was just crazy. Even it was definitely just one of those movies too where you watch it in the theater and it's different than watching on your laptop on your
Yes,
phone. Like you
yes.
have to watch it in theaters. It was phenomenal. Sinners sweet. Please, if you can hear me.
Yeah.
One of my biggest regrets is not watching that film in IMAX. I missed that window, and I was really pissed off after I watched it for the first time because I didn't saw it in that.
Me too, dude.
Yeah.
Like I've only seen it on big screens, not screens like projectors in some rooms, and that's the only way I want to watch it. Really.
Yeah.
That's very.
Yeah.
Well, it was really cool hearing all of y'all's thoughts on the nominees. Thank you for sharing. And thanks to all of you for watching. Let us know down below in the comments what you're anticipating most about this ceremony. Until next time, Go Cougs.
Go
Cougs.
So I'll live like it's the last time for a long time at the wrong time. When's the right time? Is it my turn?